hardback. I got it at thriftbooks.com. And look at how it's so cool. It's a freaking hardback. You can get hardbacks there for like, and you go from 5 to like, I don't know, it goes up. But this is amazing. They tell true crimes, but they tell them so quickly. Like, it's literally like a paragraph. I thumbed through it, but, but I didn't read any of it, just kind of thumbed through it. And the main reason that I got it was because the photographs are unbelievable. So I'm telling you right now, if you have, an inkling to get sick to your stomach from violent photos, you may want to not watch this. Honestly, I haven't picked any particular story out yet, but I'm just gonna let my fingers roam, and then we'll see where it takes us. So I will read a couple of these to you, and then maybe it'll make you a little snoozy. Yes. True. Crime. And of course, I have these cool gloves that are actually socks, and I make it into gloves because they go way, way high, and I love that. I love how that happens. Anyway, and they have a nice sound. Let's see. Okay. Nice. I also have to have something to drink because I am always parched for some reason. Can you hear it? Barely. Okay. Let's get started. Okay. I mean, this is like almost a brand new book. It's crazy. There, you can see. Prison scared the shit out of me. Never watched that. 60 Days In. Oh my god. If that show won't keep you out of prison, I don't know who will. And who do we get first? The the lovely Manson, Charles Manson. Look at those eyes. Oh my god, he was so intense. I'm sure it had nothing to do with the constant LSD they took, right? This isn't about him. This is just about, criminals in general and stuff like that. So, but in general, however, the names of the killers and robbers, kidnappers and gangsters that have left a trail of corpses on the high road of history live on only in infamy. Here is a photographic record of what these people did. A rogues gallery of the culprits in some brief attempts to suggest what prompted them to break the best known of the Ten Commandments. Wow. And the first one we have, I actually saw this. How weird is this picture? I mean, I hope you can see it. It's so weird. It's like eerie to me. Look at, see that? Look at the masks that these guys wore. Like, it looks like those masks they wore in that movie, The Strangers. That's just so eerie. They all have a mask on. So these are outlaws and anarchists. It says down here, armed cattle rustlers cut wire fences on the Brighton Ranch in Custer County, Nebraska, 1885. So what did they get the thing for? Were they stealing cattle? I think they were. Oh my god, so weird. This is like, I don't know, it's just like, Grand Theft Auto today would be something like that. The Wild Wild West. Is this Jesse James? Wait. It makes sense. Jesse James was good looking. Billy the Kid was hideous. I mean, I didn't know how hideous he looked until I just saw the photo. I mean, like, he was scary. But he was so... his face looked deformed. Oh, wait. William H. Booney. Oh, wait. William H. Booney, a.k.a. William Henry McCarty, but better known as Billy the Kid, was never so lucky. Okay, this is not him. Okay. Yeah, this is... this guy's name's Ford. He shot Jesse James. So this guy shot Jesse James. What an asshole. Everybody liked Jesse James, I thought. I need to see that movie. Brad Pitt in it. Oops. Oh wow, look at this. See what I'm saying? I saw these photos. I was like, oh wow, these photographs are so cool. I'm gonna have to turn this on a little bit. Damn it. Okay. that's a lot of money. I mean, shit, today we'll offer like 25,000. So that's a pretty good amount of money. Reward for the capture, dead or alive, of one William Wright, better known as Billy the Kid. Do you see how hideous his face is? I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be a bitch, but seriously, he's so ugly. You can't really see it. Anyway. Ugh. I need to look up. Now, this candle isn't doing a lot of good. Yeah, it's weird. Okay. Age 18. Height 5'3". What? Well, no wonder he was such a, psychopath killer. He was what do they say? Compensating. Okay, weight 125, light blue. Wait. Light hair, blue eyes, and even features. I don't know about that. Look at that. He looks really gross here. He is a leader of the worst band of desperados. How cool. That's pretty cool. Desperados, the territory has ever had to deal with. The above reward will be paid for his capture or positive proof of his death. Dead or alive. Wait a second. Yeah, dead or alive, Billy the Kid. Okay. What's weird is I have an Ancestry.com account, and I literally see every now and then, if you're lucky, you'll get an actual photo that's like this, like from the 1800s or something, and they're all dressed like in this weird cult-like looking stuff, and it's just so amazing to see that, because it literally was not that long ago. And seriously, we came such a long way in just 200 years, 300. I mean, it's insane to me. Ew, gross. They were so big on showing dead people. Like a little too morbid about it, I think. I don't know what their fascination was. Ew. I don't know either one of these guys. Amelia Zapata, Pancho Villa. I'll just stop when I see something I'm gonna read. See how for each one they only have like this much. That's it. They don't even have. That's it. Like, that's the whole story. And then these other books I got are like super long, so. So I don't think they're gonna want to hear all that. This guy's kind of hot. I mean, he looks like a major badass. He's just chilling out with that big ass hat on. His sombrero. Oh no, look at this. It's showing them executing these people. Like, the smoke's coming out of the back. Oh my god, what's it say? A street execution carried out by followers of how do you say that? Venustiano Carranza. Whoever that is. 1915. It's probably that guy. Oh boy. John Dillinger. John Dillinger. You know, I heard so much about him, but honestly, I don't really know anything about him. I think he robbed banks or something. Well, whatever he did, he was like a bad guy. Well, obviously. John Dillinger. Should we learn about him real quick? It's only this much. Let's learn about him real quick. John Dillinger was a good-looking guy, a ladies' man, with a smile not unlike that of Frank Sinatra. I don't think so. Unlike Frank, however, Dillinger neither drank nor smoked, and claimed that his one bad habit was robbing banks. I was right. A habit he picked up late in his short life. He was the archetypal American gangster. Cool. Of the 1930s, fearless, ruthless, and always with a broad on one arm and a Tommy gun tucked under the other. Although he had been rebellious, a rebellious youth, it was not until he deserted from the U.S. Navy that Dillinger turned to crime. In September 1924, he stole $555 from a local grocer in his hometown of Mooresville. Sorry, I'm reading so slow, I just can't. It's too dark. He was arrested, convicted, and sent to Michigan City State Prison for the next 8 years. He was released. He was released on parole in May 1933. Wow. And spent the rest of his life on the run. Why was he on the run? He was released. No, because he probably started robbing banks again. The desperate spree began when Dillinger and 2 ex-cons named John Hamilton and Harry Pierpont robbed a number of banks in Indiana and Ohio. I bet that was fun. Seriously, if I was a criminal, I would totally get adrenaline rush from robbing a bank. And it's got that cool factor, you know? Like, hey, every time you rob, you give some to the poor. If you did that, everybody would love you. And I would do that anyway, just because. I mean, that's who I am. So I think that'd be kind of cool. Dillinger was caught, but Hamilton and Pierpont broke into the jail, where he was held and freed him. The 3 men then broke into Indiana police stations to obtain fresh supplies of guns and bulletproof vests. For 3 months, the robberies continued, but big trouble started in January 1934. When Dillinger killed a policeman, not good, during a bank raid in East Chicago. They're always so big on that. He had hit the big time. posters were up all over the states. Dillinger was public enemy number 1. He was recognized and arrested in Tucson, Arizona, and given a 20-year sentence. Just 2 weeks later, however, he escaped from jail. I gotta look up his zodiac sign. Forcing the guards to back off by brandishing a wooden pistol. He had hand carved and smeared with boot polish. Oh wow, it was a decoy. Well, that's pretty funny. Wow, that was smart. This guy must have been pretty smart. He tried to disguise his good looks, growing a mustache and having a facelift. What? They did facelifts back then? Oh my god. That's weird. He also bathed his fingertips in acid. To destroy his fingertips. The raiding and killing continued. Wow, he was hardcore serious about it. Acting on a... Oh shit, I didn't know it was a song. That's okay, we're learning. It's only this much. Acting on a tip from the wife of Dillinger's landlord. Don't shoot, I ain't Dillinger. Wow. Okay. Acting on a tip from the wife of Dillinger's landlord. On March 31st, 1934, the police in St. Paul, Minnesota, set up an ambush, but Dillinger and 2 accomplices managed to shoot their way out. On April 23rd, Dillinger escaped 2 more posses, killing 2 policemen and wounding 5 others. Oh, he's in big trouble. 3 policemen now he's killed. The end was very near. Chicago persuaded a prostitute named Anna Sage. To befriend Dillinger. On the night of July 22nd, 1934, Dillinger and Sage, what a cool name by the way, went to a movie theater to see Clark Gable play the part of a gangster in a film called Manhattan Melodrama. Sage wore a bright red dress so that she would be clearly recognized by the police waiting outside. Wow. As Dillinger came out, one of the cops called his name, John. Dillinger turned and was gunned down in a hail of bullets. At the time, he was wanted for 16 murders. Wow, they said, screw a trial, we're just gonna shoot his ass the minute we see him, we're gonna kill him. I mean, that's kind of sad, but I don't know. If I was a criminal and I knew I was gonna be in prison the rest of my life, that's the way I'd want to go. Big time. Let's see what this is. This has to be him, right? An unhappy 8-year-old Dillinger on his father's Indiana farm. A Boy Scout truck in Dillinger's country. Oh, Boy Scout truck in Dillinger's. Ooh, Wisconsin. I've lived there. Boy Scout truck in Dillinger country, Wisconsin, at a time when police and law agents were as trigger-happy as the gunmen they pursued. God, I guess, Wild Wild West. April 26th, 1934, Dillinger is handcuffed. Where is he? Where's that one? Where was the one where he was handcuffed? Where is the one where he was handcuffed? Is handcuffed to Deputy Police Chief Carol Reed. Probably here. What is there? Yeah. I was handcuffed to the police chief. Yeah, here it is, right here. Man. The FBI poster on Dillinger. In June 1934, a month before he was gunned down in Chicago. Yeah, so now we know the story about him. I hear that name all the time. Wow, the era of the gunman. Look at the guns in the Wild West. That little picture. Oh, is that Amy Oakley? Is it? Oh, look, they're cute. There they. Wish I could see this better. There. Aww. There are these peeps. Pretty boy. Lester McGillis. Well, who's this lady? I'll have to find out if I was right. Who is this? Donnie Clark Barker. What? It's still not. Doesn't make any sense. Well, it's not Annie Oakley. I don't know why I thought it was. Look at these cool suits they wore back then. They were sharp, man. And every man had a fedora. This guy doesn't have his one. I dig that style. I wish I'd do that again. All dudes should wear suits and fedoras. It's just like so cool. I don't know, I like it. Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. Bonnie and Clyde, folks. Oh hell yeah. We have to read this one. Oh my god. That's all they have? I'm shocked. Oh. Alright. Usually there's all kinds of photos and stuff on Bonnie and Clyde. This book has got so many good photos, you guys won't believe it. Alright. It was a bumpy road while it lasted. Clyde Champion Barrow. Yeah, that's a cool name. They were sexy beasts, both of them. Like, just too cool for their bitches. And Bonnie Parker first met in January 1930. Just over 4 years later, they died in an early morning hail of bullets. They keep saying hail of bullets. From police and Texas Rangers, of course, Texas, on a highway near Sales, Louisiana. In those interviewing 4 years, they had killed 13 people, committed a series of robberies, and assisted in a couple jailbreaks. Clyde's brother, Buck, died in custody after a shootout at Platte City, Missouri. His sister-in-law was blinded in the same shootout, and Bonnie was severely burnt and crippled in an automobile wreck. I'm trying to see if she looks crippled. They were young when they met. Clyde was 21 and unmarried, and Bonnie was just 19, married to an imprisoned murderer. A month later, Clyde was in jail. Oh, she was already married to somebody who'd murdered? She's a dangerous one. She liked danger in her life, clearly. She was married at 19 to an imprisoned murderer. Oh my God. A month later, Clyde was in jail for robbery. But Bonnie smuggled a gun into him and he escaped. Wait a second. So Clyde was the one she was married to. Okay. I didn't get that. I think. Recaptured almost immediately, Clyde spent the next 2 years in prison. He was released in February 1932, and the killing started. The first victim was a store owner in Hillsborough, gunned down as they robbed the store. Why did they have to kill everybody? That's stupid. From then on, back then they just shot, didn't they? They didn't even think twice. I mean, they just killed you. That was it. From then on, they were trigger happy, killing anyone that got in their way, and all this mayhem. They seem to have charmed lives, surviving at least 2 ambushes, one in Iowa, July 1933, another on a highway near Grand Prairie, Texas, November 1933. So 33 was a lucky year for them. Or was it? That same year, however, the FBI became involved, simply because Bonnie and Clyde had been identified as responsible for the interstate transportation of 2 stolen automobiles. The luck of the outlaws changed. On May 22nd, 1934, their pursuers learned that they were due to return to Black Lake, Louisiana the following day. A third ambush was set up. Bonnie and Clyde were killed instantly. Oh, they were instantly. See, I mean, I'm like, oh. I have, like, sympathy for certain killers. I don't know. I mean, I think it goes along with, I used to want to be a forensic psychologist, so I just want to know them, understand them. And at one time they were babies, they weren't killers. So anyway, the following day, a third ambush was set up. Bonnie and Clyde were killed instantly. Clyde was 25 and Bonnie was 23. On the headstone of Bonnie's grave in the Crown Hill Cemetery, Dallas, the inscription reads, "As the flowers are all made sweeter by the sunshine and the dew, so this old world is made brighter by the lives of folks like you." Oh, that's... Oh. As the flowers are all made sweeter by the sunshine and the dew, so this old world is made brighter by the lives of folks like you. I wonder if I could go find her grave. I mean, I live in Texas, so I wonder if it's still there. That would be really cool to see. Store owners, the Louisiana and Texas police, and the FBI may not have agreed with the sentiment. Yeah. I'm thinking about how famous they are. They're so famous. I mean, that's pretty big time. We all know if you just people know you by the one name worldwide, you're famous. So this was huge back then. It's wild. Okay, you know what? If you look at a couple of these, I'm gonna just like, you won't believe the photos in here. Kidnappings. Versace killing. Ooh, see, I haven't looked through this book, so I don't even know what it has yet. Only looked at the front. This will be a good story. Long Island Lolita. I'm gonna go on. What's this? I'm thumbing through to show you because I'm gonna do a couple of these, like, you know, every week or something. It'll be so cool because a lot of these I don't even know. And a lot of them, most of them I do know. Houdini. Huh. He was so weird looking. Ew. Oh, man, he's a bad, bad person. Weird. I mean, these photographs are so cool. They're just so good. Vincent Mosley, I'm kind of the act of murder. Reagan assassination. Oh, that was Lennon. Oh boy. This is JFK. I was in that movie and I actually got to lean against this actual car. I was in JFK as an extra. Ugh, what a hideous thing to do. And the fact that people liked watching, it's just, ugh. We're just so barbaric. Our race is just... Serious. Oh, I've been here, though. I went to the thing and then the house across the street on the bed that he died on. Where is it? I saw the booth that he was in. We did this in high school. The Washington, D.C. trip. I went with a choir once, and I went with a history class, so I've actually went twice with my school. And it was one of the best trips I've ever had in my life. So much to do. You've got Smithsonian museums that you could spend weeks in. I love history. I'm just a major history person. Let's see if they have the bed he died on. I don't think they do. This thing. No. That's it. I don't know anything about that guy. Huh. And what did he say? Right before he killed Lincoln. This will be a, I know it, so I'm going to ask you if you don't. Trivia question. You can write your answer down in the comments below. What did William Booth say? And what did it mean? What did he say in Latin right before shooting Lincoln? And what did it mean? That's my trivia question for you. Oh, Jeffrey Dahmer. I knew right away. I knew right away from that door and from his neighbor. Can you imagine just being this freaking close? To all that horror. Just absolute horror. What the hell is this? I hate that man. I don't want to talk about him. He is an idiot. Poor Eileen. She is so lost. Oh no, what? The hell is this? Oh my god. Oh boy. I was gonna do Ted Bundy. That guy, that's my guy. He was such a complex person, okay? I mean, he's one of the ones that I say is my favorite, and that's horrible. But what I mean is that I feel like somebody could have helped him prevent what he became. I wish I could have helped prevent that. He just needed help. And I mean, he showed signs at the age of 3. I just feel bad that nobody was there for him to help him. Anyway. Because, then he wouldn't have turned. Golly. They got Amityville House in here. That's it, just the one photo. God, that house. Ugh. Who in the hell would buy that house and live in it? I might buy it, but I would not live in it. Oh, this guy. He was horrific, too. Boston Strangler. Starkweather. God, so many of these dudes are from Texas. Texas has a bad rap. It's pretty cool, though. See what I was doing? Ed Gein. Oh my God. His face, his eyes are so eerie. It looks like he actually has a mask on. I mean, those eyes. Oh my God, they're scary. See how great this is, you guys? I mean, really. Oh, Jack the Ripper. I was gonna do either Ted Bundy or Jack the Ripper. But I just decided to read from this thing because, you know, it's way faster. Ghastly murder in the East. Oh, wow. Wait. They should have a lot on the end because, you know, that would be a good one. See, that was serial killers, okay. That's my forte. That's what I tend to study and look at. But they have, what is this? Oh, no. I don't want to read that. Some of these are really hard to watch. This is Columbine. True crime is tough. It's hard to look at. But everybody likes it. I don't know. Stuff is really hard to look at. Genius. This guy had a genius IQ. Antisocial as hell. Oh boy. Just lots of stuff here. Jonestown. Oh my God. That's unbelievable. The power of group thinking together. Oh no. Sharon Tate. God, she was so beautiful. And look at that little baby outfit she's holding. Oh my God. Horrible. Just. That's a crime I'll never forget. Everybody should remember that. That was crazy. That's probably mafia. Yep. Oops. Grab this. Do some mic rubbing while I'm here. Dutch. Schultz. Al Capone. He was a Capricorn like me. Ooh, the last American hanging. Wow. God, look at all those people. Seriously, don't have anything better to do. This is what being without television was like. Oh, yeah. Huh. Still got names. Chicago 8. So, that was my new book, guys. Maybe I'll read 3. Oops. Sorry. God. Maybe I'll read 3 next time. It's up to you guys. Just let me know if you want me to read the stories more, or just flip more, or just do a little bit of both like I did tonight. I really enjoyed having you here. I hope you got a little bit of calmness from it. Maybe zoning out. I love you. Come back for more. I'll always be here. And if you liked it, please thumb up. And if you liked it a lot, please consider subscribing. I'm learning as I go, and I'm trying to get better at it. So, if you found any comfort at all and want to watch more, I would love it if you would sub and become a part of